Man, I would have put something in here. Is there anything underneath? Like a little room under here. Nope. It's just is what it is. Okay. Fine. Be that way. These are dirt. Get out of here. So sad. But I will put a ruin marker on it to let me know I've been here. So when I run across it again, I'm like, what is this? We're gonna go around the corner and see what this is too. While we're out here starving. Squeak. Squeak. What was I after? That I just ran over. Which was cactus. That's hilarious. Cow skull. Sorry, I'm wearing a scarf. I think you can wear those, potentially. Okay, so I'm excited that we have chalk near us. That's very, very good. And that's quartz bits. Just gonna try to peek out across the... Oh, nice. There's a whole quartz mine. Right there. Mediterranean cypress. Okay. That's good. Pockets are full and we're starving. Boom. Magic. Let's put our food away. Should probably cook this. I don't know. Can we put you in a pot? Oh yeah, crab meat. Nice. Let's chop you with some mushrooms and then eat you so we shut up. Boom. Da da da. Da 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 da. You just found mushrooms and blueberries in a ruin. You're heading to the sandy desert to see if you can find copper. That's my go-to for sure. Okay, this should cook up pretty quickly. Let's, I guess, stack our tiles here. Have to move that over here, maybe. Yay, roof makings. It's phenomenal. Okay, green stuff. There's sand. There's chalk. The fennel is fresh for a while. Let's relocate seeds. Oh, that's rot. Since they don't have an expiration date. Let's put them over here with animal stuff. Oops. Like so, and then everything that perishes can go in here. Yay! Food! Shall we stop squeaking? Ta-da! Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and cook something else while we're here. And I say... Okay, 50 saturation. We'll do 8 of those. Top them with berries. Then we'll top them with fennel. We'll make mushroom soup again. Like that and that. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Hearty red wine cap fennel stew. Okay, let's do this. And add 4 more of those. And then we get hefty red wine cap stew with fennel topping. Nice. And if the berries turn into rot, that's fine. We'll turn it into compost. Okay, Crucible is next. As soon as our food's done. Nice. Look at all those tiles. I'm so excited about the tiles. We have 2 rusty gears. Really can't believe we haven't found more ruins. Kirk says, oh, you have to shower and get rest. Your infusion is about 30 minutes. You'll watch it back later. Okay. I hope it goes well. Gray says it's been a bit of a rough start, but you found copper to search the desert. Yay, good. And cactus fruit. Oh, I forget about cactus fruit. That's very good. You know what? While we wait on that to cook, the other thing I'm going to do is make a watering can. Oop, let's do like this. And then like this. Yeah, the flat deserts, either the desert or those piney forests that are like just pine with gravel underneath. Those are the 2 best places to find copper really easy. Big wide open flat. You know, I'm making all this. I have to be careful not to melt too much metal, because I don't have the ingot molds for it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and make 6 more real quick. You're here, you just had to go. Okay. We're back. I'm back from my scavenging in the desert. I did find a cool ruin that hooked us up with some roof shingles. So I've got red ceramic shingles, which I can't make right now. Like until I have an actual big beehive kiln. I always say that. No, you can make red shingles from raw red clay. Maybe? Or do you get orange? I can't remember. Okay, let's do 2 sets of these. Quick. Do some super fast napping here. Oops. She says she makes awesome mistakes. Here we go. And I'm still processing in my head how I'm actually going to build a treehouse. We are just going to have to keep our workshop on the ground. I think I may move it away from the tree, and we'll just have a little smithy out of cobblestone that we go to. Because I really would like to not burn my treehouse down. So we can indulge in a wooden treehouse, maybe with a singular chimney and cooking area. I just keep going back to my experiences in Meadowmead was that I never really moved out of my starter house because I made my starter house so functional, and I made sure to kind of control my resource gathering so that I didn't exceed our storage space, and it was perfectly, like, it worked great. Okay, we got all these done. Can you go to your home? Nice. Oh, I'm so excited about all this being done. More storage. Yeah, see, we get orange ceramic things when we cook with red clay. Not red. What else do we need? Probably the anvil mold. That would be super helpful. Let's go ahead and make that. Haven't even made our first carpal tool. I'm already like, anvil! Totally, it's time for an anvil. Yes, of course it is. How am I doing on time? I probably should wrap it up here pretty soon. Let's process some copper and make our first tools. Speaking of cooking, I made some delicious 15 bean soup last night, which I'm looking forward to for lunch. You know, it's just like the packages you buy at the grocery store, like the 15 bean soup. But I doctor it. We added onions, a little bit of mixed veggies, some fire roasted corn, and then those Polish sausages, the kielbasa. I sliced that up really thin and sauteed it with onions and paprika and garlic and cayenne. What else did I put in there? I don't remember. Tomatoes. Something. I made it really flavorfully. And then chucked that in the soup. So it's kind of 15 bean sausage veggie soup. Good. Had it for dinner last night. Gonna eat it for lunch today. Probably dinner for tonight. And lunch tomorrow. I might pour it over some eggs. Oh no. We're trying to cook more and cook thriftily because holy crap. Eating out is no longer something that can be done regularly. Things are too expensive. Just not happening. I feel like we could do a little of this. Oh, nope. Nope. It's just gonna... Napster, we love you. The rough starts. I was very tempted. I kept getting island spawns, Gray, when I was doing my seed testing. I was very, very tempted to start on an island. Like, if I could have... And I flew around to look at stuff, and there were some, and I was like, okay, there's land close enough that it would be a nice, easy adventure. But then I kept thinking, oh, God, if I die... and I've gone too far from our original spawn, then I have to make that trek. Like, even, especially if I hadn't set up the /home mod, which I ended up doing. I thought I was gonna not, and then I'm like, nope, I don't have time. I don't have time to go back exactly the same territory I've already covered. Not on a stream. If I were doing a video, I'd do it, because I could do that off camera. But not on stream. Take too much time. Like, oh, here's all the stuff we just saw. And we're gonna look at it again. Okay, how are we on? Oh, I might have enough sticks. Beautiful. And let's go back to... Oh, I have stuff in my... Hold on. We're gonna go dig up some peat because I don't want to wait an extra 4 hours for some of this. Like so. Standing there. Like so, and like so. And, yes. I do not have enough shovel power. So let's make another one. We're just fill up our inventory with peat, I think. Because it will stack. That is a shovel, not a stick, lady. There we go. And I can stack my copper, right? It's all new for this version of the things and the stuff. How much copper can I put in a... Okay, I can put 32. Which is cool. I think we're just gonna hide it in there for now. Okay. Sticks, extra shovel, food. Eating. Because I'm about to run. Let's eat twice. And then take one to go. Nice. I don't have any, I'm a derp. I'm such a derp. I'm such a derp with the derp of the derping. I don't have any charcoal. Nope. No charcoal. Nope. Not, Can't make a thing without the charcoal. So, let's still go get peat. Because it's super easy north of us. And maybe I'll stumble on the peat I've already found that was, I thought was close. But apparently not. A bear! What's up, buddy? Black bear. We're gonna come stab you in the face because I want your fur. Your hide for our winter clothing. Oop. Pete's over here. Right here. Nice. Give me all the stuff to cook my kilns with. I love Pete. I even cook my food with Pete. Because while it is a finite resource, there's so much of it in Vince's story that I don't think you'd ever actually run out before you were ready to give up the world. I say that. I've only got 50% land cover, but so glad I made that extra shovel. I ever tell you all about the time I built my house on a peat deposit and then set it on fire with my kilns and burned my house down, along with about a 40 square meter stretch of land because it burned the entire peat deposit, 4 layers deep. Thank goodness that was just me derping around in a single player when I was very new to the game, to Vintage Story. So, I learned not to build my house on a peat deposit. You know what? Let's just go. Because we can stack it up. And I might set it on fire, but we won't have to come back here for a while. Okay, next order of business is charcoal. That should be pretty easy to do. And let me grab soil while I'm out here, because I need more rammed earth. Yes, I realize this is all medium fertility. There's so much of it around us. I'm not really going to stress about that. Just going to grab a stack and turn it into rammed earth so we can make a charcoal kiln. Pit kiln. C8 64. Nice. I will actually run home since we're right here. Is that okay? No. Going far enough away to run away from the storms. Perfect. This is my clay deposit I've been digging. Let's mark that. Yep. Interesting. Haven't found blue clay yet, but we aren't like, those are usually riverbeds, so. What if we should build our own custom tree? I don't really know. Okay. Let's start these off. Pick up this random copper, which I somehow have, and daisies. Yeah, 15 hours is better than 18. Or 20, I think, with firewood. I think it might be 18. Okay. Pit kiln. Jeez Louise. Didn't even occur to me. Let's stack the peat Well, let's do it here for now. Why is your house full of peat? It's like this. Because I don't have a saw yet, so I can't make a storage container to store it. Is that gonna... Nope, that's far enough away. I was like, I want to make sure I don't set it somewhere I can set it on fire. Can be our stair railing. Nice. Okay. Let's turn all the soil I have running around into rammed earth. I'll keep one stack of it. Grab the rammed earth I do have. No, give that back. Don't open stuff and make stuff. Yeah. Okay. Like so. And like so. That's a stack and a half. That should be okay. Just go all the way. Okay, then we're gonna need firewood, which means we're gonna have to go cut down some trees. We'll start with that. Rammed earth, sticks, food, random leftovers of soil, and pit kiln. Let's see. Don't want to set anything on fire. Oh, I think what I have turned on is lightning can't start fires, not no fire spread. I might change that. These are 5 out of 7. Okay, we'll just go like this. I think we'll just go for 1 layer for now. Building a pit kiln with Winnie. Sorry, charcoal pit kiln. There is a difference. Yeah. Alright, now we need to cut down some serious trees. And I'm going to this upstairs so we have more storage. That's why we made it after all. And you can be our new dirt holder. Dirt and blocks and gravel and things, stone and sand. You go in there, eat the food. Do we have more food? We do. Lovely. Set that down. Okay. The axe. Have a little dirt to pillar up. Because we'd like to get leaves out of these in addition to a ton of firewood. And where do I want to actually clear trees? I want to get rid of all the short ones that don't have much happening. Because we're going to, hopefully we're going to replant nicer versions. Like so. Okay, I'm gonna try not to use my entire axe cutting branches. Just a few. Just a few. Enough to get us a seed, maybe? Come on. Redwoods are super stingy. And I did not add a whole lot of tree seeds because it's so out of date. Not that I think any of that mechanic has changed. Uh-oh. Let's make another shovel. We're about to break it. First trader found. Nice, Gray. You've been looking for a high island. If you'd found an island with cliffs, you'd have done it. Yeah, you can always use server config set spawn here to reset the spawn for the world. That's very true, isn't it? But you didn't do the /home mod. You'd rely on it too much if it's there. I use it for coming home during stream. Like that's... And if we have major ruin sites with... like if we find one of the huge cathedrals or the shopping center that's like the glass roofed insanity, I would put a teleporter there. Because translocator relocator is not updated and I haven't found a good replacement for it yet, I'm kind of relying on homes until I can find a translocator mod that lets me set them up. Have you added any of those? Where's the other tree I was gonna cut down? Here we go. Look at a single redwood seed. Nothing. Nothing. That's unconscionable. Not a thing, like, what tree doesn't drop a crap ton of pine cones? That's just silly. I may have to install the more tree seeds and just hope that it works. Let's take these two as well. Oh, nope. I thought my inventory was full for a second. My stacking's not working. I adjusted Dana's tweaks and I changed the config file. Nope. But I didn't check to see if it was actually working. Uh-oh. Pockets are full. What? Aha! One redwood seed. Okay, we're gonna plant it. Right out here. Boom. I go back and pick up the stuff that fell. Where did I just cut that down? Bueller? Here it is. Give me all that. Almost all of that. I'll find that shovel like a month later and be like, why is there a shovel against this tree? Guarantee. Oh, that's it. Really?